Okay, we have looked at a relationship as a statement and as a graph and as a data table. Okay, now I want you to think about the relationship as an equation. Okay, and again, this is a big topic we're going to do all year long, but just see if you can kind of catch on to some of the big ideas if you can. Okay, so think about the relationship between the y values and the x values of your relationship. Okay, mine was I drink 3 cups of coffee every one day. And the trick is the y values should always be a certain number times larger than the x values. So what I'm going to do is go back to the data table of my information. Okay, my 3 cups of coffee every one day. See, after one day, I've had 3 cups of coffee. After 2 days, I've had a total of 6 cups of coffee. After 3 days, I've had a total of 9 cups of coffee. Okay, so to find an equation, think about the relationship. Okay, the y values, the numbers on the right, are always some number times as big as the numbers on the left. That's always going to work out in this type of relationship. So 3 is equal to what number times 1? 6 is equal to what number times 2? Okay, 15 is equal to what number times 5? Okay, do you see the pattern? Okay, the y values, I just skipped a couple to save time. The y values are always 3 times bigger than the x values. Okay, the number of cups of coffee is always 3 times bigger than the number of days. Okay, the y values are always 3 times bigger than x. Okay, the y values are always 3 times as big as the x values. Okay, so my equation, I can write that as an equation. The y values are equal to 3 times the x values. Remember that dot just means times. It's not a good idea to do a times symbol next to an x because they look the same and it just looks kind of messy and confusing. Okay, but the y values are always equal to 3 times the x values. Okay, so you just put that number in, and then I want you to type in the labels one more time. The y-axis label would be coffee in my problem. In my problem, the x-axis label was the number of days. Because I want you to think about this. This equation is telling us that the number of cups of coffee, y, are always equal to 3 times the number of days that have gone by. Y equals 3 times x. Okay, and again, just do your very best on this. Don't stress about it. You've never learned this. I've never taught you this, any of this yet. Okay, but just do the best you can and let me know how it goes, and I'll help you if you need any help at all.